plainly, I appreciate. It's like, this is it. This is what we're looking at. This is great. And another takeaway that I have is that they're going to have their own bibbidi bobbidi boutique kind of place where people can get made up like a monster and then head out into the monster world.
I love this idea. I hope it takes off, because I wonder whether or not, because little girls are going to be wanting to sit down there and be made up to look like Frankenstein, right? Like,
but boys might.
Boys are not really big on makeup, I don't think.
Oh, I mean, but if you could,
like that pirates thing that they do, where you can be made up like a ghost, and like that. You can always book that, right?
Werewolf.
Yeah, because you can be a werewolf, a vampire.
I hope so. I'm just saying, you have a hard time getting into Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but you always seem to be able to get into that. What's the name of that Pirates place?
League?
It's the Pirates League. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But they don't have it anymore. It's been gone for a little while.
Because it wasn't doing any business.
Yeah,
but they were just, I think it was Len Testa just reported that they just put in a permit for a long project for that space.
Oh, the Pirate Bar.
Something's going in there. Well, I thought the Pirate Bar was going into Tortuga Tavern, though.
Maybe. I never heard that confirmed one way or the other, which location it was going in.
I
think
I heard that too, but I never had it confirmed. Yeah.
They all share that kitchen with Pecos Bill, or what is now Pecos Bill, and probably going to become Tiana's or something else. But yeah, so I don't know. And I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, that Pirates League has been gone for a little bit now.
Okay. Well, then, that's my only concern about this. I hope it takes off. I think that it's a great idea. I just don't know that boys are going to really run in to do that. Adults, I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Some people will. Some people definitely will, but is it more of a niche
I'd be
market?
Curious. Yeah, you're right. Whenever it is, I'd be curious myself.
Yeah, Halloween things may change as well.
Oh, sure. Look, people like me who are big time into this kind of stuff, goth people, they're going to love this kind of thing. But is that more niche than every little girl wants to be a princess?
That's fair. That's like me being a comic artist and people coming up to me saying, hey, why don't you dress in a costume or so when you go to a convention? Like, well, I like it. I just not that far into it. So I can see that.
Halloween's my favorite holiday, but rarely do I ever dress up.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't get too many costumes.
Unless my daughter has an idea for something that we all do.
That would be cool.
But it's just too damn expensive.
Part of it too, I wonder, is like, just especially adults, like, do people want to walk around Central Florida with a bunch of hot makeup on their face? Like,
exactly.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't want that.
I'm melting.
I would agree. I would 100% agree on this. I think that this might be overshooting, because in order to be into this kind of thing, you kind of have to be, like they said, PG-13. So you have to be over the age of 13. Generally, those kind of people are not going to want to be made up all day.
Right. Well, speaking of silly things, another thing that Kate took away was Das Steakhouse, which I love.
Oh, yeah.
It's a restaurant called Das Steakhouse. Steak spelled Stake. And they mentioned that not only will they have steaks on steaks, basically, kebabs.
Clever.
But you might be scooped up by a vampire.
Scooped up?
That's what he said.
Yeah,
scooped up by a vampire.
I thought it was like scoped out.
Scoped out. I heard scooped up, but either way, like vampires, according to Alicia Stella on her video, will be looking for people to join them at their table.
I don't like people picking me up while I eat, Kevin.
Yeah, I was going to say, scoped out and scooped up. That's two different actions.
I have no idea. I think something vampires, something's going to happen in the restaurant.
I'm not paying to be eating a meal.
That's a table, chef's table. I don't want to sit at.
I'm going to say, I don't want no man with fangs scooping me up. Like, that is just not cool.
Yeah. I love the name. I love the name, Das Steakhouse.
Yeah, that is a good name. That's a good gimmick.
Yeah, it's a great gimmick. Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
What do they serve at Das Steakhouse? Oh, kebabs. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Get you a steak. And the steak.
And the next takeaway, the Burning Blade, which we've talked about before, does have the burning windmill.
Yes.
So number one about the burning windmill, which I love. It's a fun fact that they said that it will ignite in flames, but it'll have two types of fuel so that people can see it both during the day and the night.
That is insane. Which
is a brilliant little detail. It's like, of course, you need a different fuel to burn during the day because you can't see a blue flame during the day.
I think we figured out that they were going to do it sporadically as opposed to it's constantly on fire.
Yeah.
Kind of like the dragon goes off over at Gringotts, I guess.
Which I love, yeah. Especially if it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, dang. But I love the detail that they thought about daytime and nighttime viewing of the flames.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But not only is that going to happen, we knew that was going to happen, but the tavern is where the hounds hang out. The hounds are the monster hunters and expected that they will regale us with the stories of monster hunting.
That sounds like fun.
I like that a lot.
Where you enjoy your drinks or whatever else, and you encounter these characters.
Well, it's like an adventurers club kind of setup.
It was what Galaxy's Edge was supposed to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and we mentioned this before, and here they are taking that idea, and if they pull it off,
good for them.
Good for them, man.
Ooh-wee.